Now we're going to be a little bit more in the nitty gritty of what exactly they're going to be putting on the website. So these are just kind of some examples, but things that work really well. An estimate in 24 hours. So that's probably pretty quick, but basic case scenario, somebody calls and they said, hey, within 24 hours we can reach out and actually inspect your property and give you an estimate then. If you put that on the website, that's going to make people think for sure they're going to want to pick you over somebody else because they can get their problem fixed quicker. Also affordable financing options. So if some people can't pay cash for it and they want to finance it, so you put something on there saying, we're available to finance your new fence or deck. They're going to feel a little bit more comfortable versus the competitor that doesn't even mention that, and they could potentially have to pay out of pocket. Trustworthy and experienced team. So that kind of comes back to putting good content around the website related to your employees, your crew, the executives, anybody on the team, just depending on the size, but they want to know that the people that are actually working on it are somebody they can trust. Lifetime warranties, so anything that you might offer or even the actual materials too, very important. And local to the area. So a lot of people want to work with a company that's nearby, somebody that they know where they work out of, and it's not like a storm damage company that just starts putting out ads when there's a bad storm and they have no idea where they're actually from. Everyone likes to know that they're taken care of by somebody that is from the area and adds, trust to that as well. This is an example of just how you can speak to your ideal customer on the website. So first thing it says, we are an elite local fencing company serving Maryland and adjacent areas. Get more specific than that probably too. Specify the exact cities that you offer. I'm not going to say every single city, but you can mention counties and different areas that group cities together. People want to see that you're, of course, experienced, you're licensed, you're insured professionals, you have the best in industry warranties. So people are worried about that. They know they're taken care of. No money down will be a huge one. So people don't have to pay out of pocket in the beginning. And also, zero interest financing options, because who wants to pay interest? All these little things are nice sales points and kind of answer those little doubts in people's heads that you don't really know about. There's a lot of potential doubts. So if you do your best to cover all of them on the website, that's going to be a lot more likely you get the call over a competitor. Another thing, having video is going to be very advantageous to your website too. I mentioned this a little bit in the beginning, but people really are using video more and more. The big rise of TikTok has a big reason for that. But we kind of went from text communication with Facebook and Twitter, and then with Instagram, we're on photos all the time. And then once we did TikTok, it's full-blown video. Snapchat's mostly video too. And then these other platforms are adding video like Instagram as well. But a crazy statistic, TikTok said the average consumption per day for a user is 54 minutes, and they're just using those short videos. So understanding that just shows you where kind of the world's going and how much video is being used. So if you have a video, it really does add a lot of trust, especially going into 2022. Okay, so this one, I guess, is probably a little bit more well-known, but you need to make sure you have a lot of reviews. So you're asking for Google reviews, and then you're actually putting those reviews on the website. No matter where they are on the site, it's good to have it on each page, and kind of have each website page be a individual sales person or sales tool. So you want to make sure you grab those reviews and put them on the website and make them clear. And of course, get your 5-star reviews. If you have a customer that was just a huge pain, or there's endless horror stories of customers that left a bad review and barely or didn't even use you. There's ways to hide those and just show the 5-star reviews. There's lots of tools to do that, along with tools to actually get more reviews too. Okay, so if you can, it's a really good idea to add some kind of special offers to your website pages. So you could say this for, say, maybe you're running a special on vinyl or wood fence, something like that, and they're on that page. If you say there's a limited time discount for vinyl fence, maybe it's a spring special, you can say you buy this, you get 10%, maybe not 10%, but some percentage off, some dollar value off, that's going to make them more likely to use you too. It's not like you have to, get too detailed on how much the sale is, but just knowing that they make something or get a little bit of a deal compared to your competitors is going to be very helpful. And free add-ons, so maybe they get cheaper cost on the gate if they install a full fence, something like that. Anything that will help you convert them. So you need to make sure your site's mobile friendly. Right now, 54.5% of internet traffic is mobile. I think last time I checked, it was 52. So that should just keep going up. So you need to make sure not only is it mobile friendly, but everything works properly and everything's optimized. You have the right call to actions on mobile too. They can click to call, things like that. 3 out of 5 consumers search for local businesses on their smartphones. So most people are doing it. If they need something, they need a local business, that's where they're going is Google. Also, if somebody has a bad experience, so maybe the website's very slow, it's just broken, they don't get what they need. If they have a bad experience on the mobile version, they can very easily jump off that site and go to your competitors. And also, I think it's like 70% of people that do need some kind of service, like fencing or decking, I think it's 70 or 80% actually use Google. So it's just hugely powerful. Okay, so click to call. You want to make sure that the phone number is in the header of the website and they can click it, call right there. So they get to the website, maybe they'll scroll, maybe they don't. They see the number, they click it, they give you the call, make it very easy on them versus having to search. Maybe they go to the very bottom of the page and they just see a number there, they try to click it and you can't. So they got to memorize it and swipe back and forth to enter that number. Nobody wants to do that. So it's very small, easy thing to do, and it makes conversions a lot better. Okay, so contact forms. They should be painfully easy to find. So the contact page should always be there, but you want to make sure that it's on every page too. So for example, this is the aluminum fencing page. It's not the contact page, but you have the contact form there and they can fill it out. And it's good to have more information to get from them. You'll get better leads. Sometimes it can be a pain for them to fill out, but you want to make sure you get that information and people aren't just putting anything in there. Kind of more tire kickers seem to do that. So people that take the time to fill it out, really explain their project are going to be better leads.